Get Down Podcast. What is going on? It is your boy, DarnellSparrow, your basketball man. He is the real Varnell Hill, Dino Torres, Antoine Smooth. What's going on?
Man, what's going on, man?
Man, I was gonna get on here. I was gonna go on a rant, but you know what? I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna let it ruin my day. I ain't gonna let it ruin my night. I ain't gonna let them see that other side. 'Cause like Coachella say, we don't do that here.
Yeah.
We gonna have some fun tonight. Got a lot to talk about. Almost like a freestyle night. Got a lot of topics. But I'm glad y'all here. Y'all gonna enjoy it like you always do. That's what we're here for. We're here for your enjoyment.
Yeah.
All day, all night. But you know, we gotta talk to somebody. We gotta talk to Scottie Pippen.
Oh my God.
Scotty, come on. You got 6 championships. You one of the 50 greatest players. I know you going through something because your ex-wife is messing with Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that eating you. I know that eating you alive.
Yeah.
You must have had a sip or something when you made this comment about MJ. Why you hate MJ so much?
I don't get that, man. Cause and he talked about how he was a horrible player. Like, first of all, as a rookie, didn't he score like over 20 points a game?
Let's talk about it. USA Today. According to USA Today, tension continues to grow between the stars of one of the greatest NBA dynasties. Scottie Pippen called former Chicago Bulls teammate Michael Jordan a horrible player during their appearance on fellow Bulls teammate Stacey Gaines' podcast, Give Me the Hot Sauce. Pippen made the comments while talking who is the greatest player in NBA history. Pippen said he doesn't believe in the sport having the greatest player of all time. It is a team game. Didn't mention Jordan's time in Chicago before Pippen joined the team. He said, quote, I've seen Jordan play before I came to the Bulls. You guys have seen him play. He was a horrible player, Pippen said.
Didn't Pippen come into the league 3 years after Jordan got drafted?
Yeah. Oh, let's finish.
Yeah. Okay.
He said he was horrible to play with. It was all one-on-one. He was shooting bad shots. All of a sudden, we became a team. We started winning. Everybody forgot who he was. He was a player that really wasn't winning at the top of his category. It was scoring. Pippen also said Jordan's priority wasn't in the documentary, referring to the last documentary aired in 2020. Let's see. Jordan averaged career high 37. Jordan averaged 31.7 points, 5.6 rebounds a game. And now, let's see. Jordan played the first 3 seasons in Chicago before the Bulls acquired Pippen with the 5th pick in the 1987 draft. During those 3 seasons, Jordan averaged 31.7 points, 5.6 rebounds, 5.6 per game. 1986-1987, Jordan averaged a career high 37.1 points per game. The Bulls made the playoffs those 3 seasons. He never made it past the first round. So, I'm trying to see, how is he horrible again?
Right. And Larry Bird said that when he saw him come to me, he said it's like watching God in gym shorts. This is Larry Bird saying this. One of the greatest of all time. You talk about the ultimate trash talker. Larry Bird was it.
Okay, let's analyze this.
He said, come on, Scotty.
I'm like, Scotty, if that's the case, why you didn't bring the Bulls to a championship when Jordan retired?
Right, if he's a horrible player, then what are you?
Because you didn't win championship until Jordan. You didn't get those other 2 championships until Jordan came back.
Right.
When Jordan and Rodman came back. When Jordan and Rodman showed up. And you was hurt.
And Jordan was on record as saying that Scottie Pippen was the greatest teammate he ever played.
Yes.
He gave you love. You know, and you only as good as your dance partner.
Yes.
So, Scotty, you, for all the 90s, you've been defensive, first team all defense. The entire 90s, for the entire 90s, you've been all team, first team defense.
You think Klay Thompson gonna say that Steph Curry was a horrible player without him?
That's
Before
like
he came along?
They're like saying Steph Curry can't shoot. He said it like Klay Thompson going out there, but Steph can't play.
That's like Draymond Green saying that.
Yeah, Draymond say that. Yeah.
I'm like, Jordan bought 6 championships. I'm like, Pippen, what game winning shot you hit in the playoffs? Steve Curry even got that.
Remember the migraine incident?
Yeah, this man played sick. This man played hurt. This man scored. This man scored 6. This man scored 63 in the playoffs, even though they lost, but he still 63 in the playoffs.
Right. Remember the flu game, Scotty, when Jordan dropped 38, and he literally collapsed in your arms.
Yeah, I'm like, and you was crying hurt because you was crying over a contract.
That contract they told you, even Jordan told you not to sign.
Yep.
And that way they can restructure it so you can get more money. But you're like, no, I gotta have it now.
But you playing injured.
You remember that back going out on it?
Which I still think he was fake that. Nobody don't buy that. So I'm like, when you went to Portland, what did you do in Portland?
Right.
You had to come back.
You didn't do nothing in Houston. You didn't do nothing in Portland.
I'm like, I could just imagine that when you got drafted by the Supersonics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, Pip. I'm like, like I said, I know. See,
like he's not getting the credit that he deserves.
No, see, this is all karma. It's all karma. That's why Jordan's son dating your ex-wife. Every time you mention Jordan's name, a Jordan gonna come after you. Now the son doing. Come on.
Yeah.
Leave them Jordans alone.
Yeah, Scotty, you're not Mike. Let's get that straight. You were second fiddle for a reason.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Even Jordan gave you your props. You could defend from 40 if you wanted to. You was a great defender.
Right.
You could handle the ball a little bit. So, what's the problem? Jordan wanted to make you better.
I'm like, come on, dude. I'm like, dude, you a 6-time champion, a 7-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, 3-time All-NBA first team, 2-time All-NBA second team, 2-time All-NBA third team, 8-time All-Defensive first team, 2-time All-Defense second team, led the league in steals in 95. You one of the 50 greatest players. They retired your jersey.
Yeah.
Come on. Wasn't you part of the dream team?
Yeah, so it was. Michael 6-6-6. He got six championships, 6 NBA final MVPs. He never let a game go to a final, go to a game 7.
Matter of fact, you got 2 gold medals, 92 and 96.
Yep.
I'm like, and if we
what is all this hostility and this bitterness?
his wife got him. His ex-wife got him tripping.
God.
His wife got him tripping like that. That's all that is. And and I don't care what nobody say. Scottie Pippen was doing that straight out of spite, cause she know that he hates Jordan so much that I'm going to get the son. I'm going to get the son, and I know that's going to irritate him.
And this is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, y'all.
This woman old enough to be his mother.
Mm-hmm. And she's going after Jordan's son. That is
That's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Which is hysterical, man.
Scotty, it sounds like he never even held a basketball.
Scotty hurt.
Like Scottie Pippen, is them dreads too tight on your head or something? Is them twisted too tight?
Yes, I'm like, who you hanging with?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, just let it go. Be like Elsa, just let it go.
Right, because I remember he said before talking about LeBron, Jordan was the greatest scorer of all time, but he won't say LeBron the greatest of all time. That's when it started like really Scotty.
I'm like, I can
LeBron is one of the greatest, but he ain't the greatest.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, you just will not. He will not. He's never gonna give on the problem. Like, I'm like, dude, just let it go. I'm like, you wouldn't have them championships and won for Jordan. You've proven this.
Yeah.
You've proven this. You can't win it. You couldn't win a champ when you was the leader. You couldn't win a championship without him. That man had to come back and save you.
He had to come in. When Jordan retired in '93, this was your opportunity.
Yes. I mean, truth be told, that first year they did have a better record.
Yeah.
That pretty much was it. You ran into Orlando.
There's Elijah going in the crew after that.
Yeah, you ran into the Orlando Magic.
The Magic, yep. And then the Rockets, Elijah won and Kenny Smith and all them running and Vernon Maxwell and Otis Thorpe and all them boys. Yeah.
So you proved that you couldn't lead the team. You didn't have a squad then.
Because Horace Grant was with the Magic.
Yep. Okay.
At that time.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't even have a squad. They had a good record, but he didn't really have a squad then.
Yeah.
You see, Scottie Pippen gonna pull a Matt Barnes in a minute. Watch.
Oh my goodness.
Scottie Pippen gonna wind up. He gonna wind up sneaking Jordan's son.
I hope he
He
don't.
gonna they gonna find out where he at. He gonna take a rental, drive up to the house. He gonna hop the fence. He gonna jump on that dude.
He gonna do like he Derek Fisher or something.
Yeah, he gonna treat him like he Derek Fisher.
Oh my God. Scotty, don't do that.
Hey, you 57 years old. Leave that boy alone. Just because he, and since we on the podcast, just because he laying the pipe to your ex, and she doing it out of spite. She doing it because she know that's making you mad.
Yeah.
She know it, and she laughing at you. Everybody laughing at you.
You just saying the most outlandish stuff. That's how bad she do. You know you bad when it's getting to you when you just say outlandish stuff.
Yes.
You just like doing terrible. Like what's going on in your life?
And the killer part, Jordan ain't even saying nothing.
Jordan ain't saying a word.
Don't like him. Okay.
Yeah. Jordan was a horrible player. Scotty, what's wrong with you? I know what's wrong. You upset. I know why you upset.
What you gonna say next? Kareem didn't invent the skyhook?
Right.
What you gonna say next? George Gervin didn't invent the finger roll? Tim Hardaway didn't invent the UTEP two-step? Come.
Right.
I'm like, dude, stop.
Jordan couldn't dunk.
I'm like, what you gonna say? Rodman was the greatest rebounder?
Was the greatest rebounder. He couldn't rebound?
I dare you say that.
God, oh God. Rodman do something to Scotty.
Rodman gonna come see you.
Yeah.
And he might, and whoever you see, he might screw your girl in front of you.
Yeah. And make no apologies.
Nope. Man, leave that boy alone. I'm like, look, y'all retired. Stop it.
Right, stop, man.
If Pippen, I'm like,
look at all your accomplishments. Ain't that enough?
Yeah. Is he even in the Hall of Fame?
Scottie Pippen, I don't think so. I don't think he is. But look at your accolade. Top 50 players of all time. For pretty much the entire 90s, you were first team all defense throughout the whole 90s.
I don't know why I thought. Yeah, he is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he okay.
Yeah, he's a two-time Hall of Famer.
Okay.
I'm about to say I could have sworn he was. He went in on his own. He went in with the Dream Team.
Dream Team, okay.
I said, dang, you should be wondering about your son. Your son in the league. Or you trying to get in the league? Scottie Pippen Jr. And then he nice. Play for Vanderbilt. He can play for Vanderbilt. That boy was nice.
Yeah.
That boy was nice at Vanderbilt. And then Jerry Stackhouse was coaching him. That's what you should be worrying about.
Right.
You worrying about MJ. Be mad. Be mad. Oh, girl gonna get married. He gonna come and gonna take all them trophies from your house.
Oh my God, them rings gonna be gone. Them 6 champions.
Oh boy, gonna have all that in his room.
Yeah.
You better gonna have all your stuff, all your memorabilia. Gonna get sold.
He gonna have all 6 championships on his fingers.
Yep, talking about. They be like, no, those Jordan rings. Like, nah, these Pippins.
Yeah.
Nah, these Scotties.
Yeah. Nah, these ain't Jordan rings.
Yeah, Jordan gonna be like, where you get those from? No, these Scotties. No, you don't see that 33? You don't see that 33 on there?
Right.
He's gonna have Scotty going crazy.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go from one beef to another one.
So we got
Shannon Sharp.
Oh yes.
Shannon Sharp leaving the Fox Sports 1 show undisputed at the end of the NBA Finals.
I think this was during when I think the strong was the Kwame Brown incident. When Kwame Brown talk bad about Shannon. I know that's one of them.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
It was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, it started with the DeMar Hamlin incident. Then that Tom Brady incident happened.
And then it was, I remember Jenny Taft.
Yep.
That's why she left, because of Skip. Yeah. And then it was the Kwame Brown.
Then the Kwame Brown ain't happened over LeBron James. It was coming. I'm surprised it lasted 7 years.
Exactly, yeah. They don't even talk, like, after the show.
Yep.
They don't hang out.
Yep,
everybody don't make it separate ways.
So he's gonna get a buyout. You know, he's taking Club Shay with him.
Yeah. There was rumor that he may join First Take.
Now that'll be interesting.
Yep, Stephen A, JJ Redick, and who was it? Trying to think. Oh boy,
Jay Williams.
Jay Williams, yeah, Jay Williams, Keyshawn, and yeah.
I'm just curious to see who they gonna get to go on there with Skip.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good question.
Cause they running out of options.
Yeah.
I would
have this whole thing down. And have Jen Hale, have Jen Hale going back to doing the Pelican games. And she covers anything Louisiana, where she from New Orleans. So she covers the LSU the games, and she covers the Pelican games, stuff like that. So she may go back to being an interviewer.
Cause I used to like when Shannon goes Skip. He up there. I'm saying, you up there fighting T. Moran with the sweaters. I mean, we know you. T.
Moran with the sweater. Man, I was laughing at that. I'm sorry. That was funny. Yeah.
Go and get Kwame Brown. He needs something to do.
Yeah. Cause Kwame stayed on that rant. He stayed ranting, folks.
Stay on that brand. You know he got his YouTube channel, Kwame Brown Bus Life.
Bus Life, yeah. Talking about, still talking about that same incident with the Wizards. Like, dude.
And everybody talking about something, they were talking about something, yeah, he acknowledged he a buzz. No, the only reason he acknowledging he a buzz because everybody been calling him one. You ain't got no choice but to acknowledge it.
Man, remember Shannon, he went so far saying if they had a Mount Rushmore bus.
I mean, is he lying? I mean,
he was mad at him.
Truth be told, Kwame stayed in the league over 10 years.
So that's not really a bust.
He just didn't do nothing in them 10 years. Wasn't he a Grizzly for a minute?
He went to Grizzly, yeah, that was the trade with Pau Gasol to the Lakers. Yep. I remember that day.
Yeah, because he averaged, what, 6 points a game? Like 5 rebounds?
5 rebounds, yeah.
No all-star team, no first team All-NBAs, no first team defenses, no rookie of the month.
No.
See, if you spent all them years and you couldn't do that, and you made over $60 million, I mean, your definition, see, my definition, I wouldn't call him a bust. He just didn't meet the expectations of a #1 draft pick.
Right.
I mean, because you stood in the league that long, you was doing something, but he was a 7-footer. 1-2 million of them around. And he was still young.
He was, what, 18? Yeah.
So I wouldn't call him, but I just say you just didn't meet the expectations.
Expectations, right.
Because you was #1 pick, you should have been clowning.
Right.
But yeah, I'm curious to see, what Shannon Sharp gonna do. I mean, is he gonna go independent? Is he gonna go to ESPN?
Yeah.
Is he gonna go, to one of these other like Revolt TV? Cause I watched Club Shay Shay. They're actually pretty good. I like the one when he had Deion Sanders on there.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That one he had with Steve Harvey on, I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah. And then they had recently he had Neo on there.
Yep. So he had some good guests on there.
Yeah. He had Cam Newton, I think.
Yep. Oh yeah. He had pretty much everyone from sports, television. People like going on that show.
Mm-hmm. He may stick to Club Shay Shay. You don't know.
Like depending on what he does with it.
Yeah.
And because he gets good views on YouTube, so he might keep it a YouTube thing. But it'll just be smart, he get a good TV deal.
If I could give him a suggestion with the Club Shay Shay, I think he ought to do those Unk skits. Just do some skits like Unk. They call him Unk Shay.
Yep.
Had the do-rag on and the black and line.
Mm-hmm.
Should have like some short skits on there. And doing that. He always like talking about his grandmama, his family and stuff. Little short skits like Unk Shay.
I think he should make Club Shay Shay a late night show.
Yeah.
Since you already drinking.
Yeah, he got what he called it he got a Hennessy brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon got her own Hennessy brain. Yeah.
So he got a lot on his plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because we talked about if his brother, if Sterling didn't get hurt early in his career, he would have definitely been, he'd been like Jim Brown.
Yeah, because
Sharp.
Yeah, Sterling Sharp was very underrated.
Yeah. If he didn't get hurt,
Yeah, Sterling one of those receivers. He was real good, but he was like, he just wasn't. He wasn't like that Jerry Rice type receiver, but he was good though.
Yeah.
But he just wasn't getting that attention like the Jerry Rice was getting, the Tim Brown was getting, even Andre Rison.
Yeah.
He was just that good that cold receiver that he was just quiet.
Yeah.
But he was getting his numbers though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely interested to see where they gonna go. I'm curious to see how they gonna sign off.
So after the finals, so that means whenever the finals is over, that's it.
So I believe they said, they believe it's after the finals. I want to see if Skip gonna take a shot at him on his podcast.
That'll be something there.
That's what I want to see. I'm like, 'cause you can't keep a friend, Skip. I might say, when in doubt, go get Lil Wayne. That's your boy. That's supposed to be your boy.
There you go. Get him.
Are you his?
Yes, went to his house.
Yeah.
You know.
All you gonna hear is. All you gonna hear is. That's all you gonna hear for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You gonna have to put subtitles on the screen.
Well, I remember what Skip Bayless said. He went to his house and they watched the LSU women's game over there.
Yep.
So,
Let's see what we got going on. Collision. AEW Collision.
well, Tony did make that announcement, so that's confirmed.
Now I'm curious. I'm curious to see one who's gonna be on this show, which I'm thinking is gonna be the land of misfit toys and all the ones that didn't know how to act.
So the ones that don't play well with others going over there.
They're gonna be all CM Punk friends.
Yeah.
Hell,
You got Ace Steel and all them gonna be there.
hell, Ace Steel probably gonna get the wrestle. I see they use the old Nitro logo. See, I don't know what they need to. I hope they make it look like Nitro.
Yeah.
Now they announced it because apparently
somebody like Kip Sabian, I can see a Kip Sabian, Penelope Ford, the ones that really don't use their web much. The Butcher, the Blade, they'll be there. Bunny, who else?
I want to see now. Are they gonna bring him in? Is he gonna talk? Is he gonna wrestle?
Yeah.
I see what they need to do.
I got a feeling he gonna talk first.
They need to bring him in with a bang, and they need to. The first thing they need to do, they need to feud him with somebody he has never beat.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
There you go.
They need to continue that feud from Ring of Honor. And the good part, what they need to do, they need to go in there and they need to have CM Punk lose.
Yep.
Lose on the debut show. And build that feud up. The man you cannot, for some reason or another, the man you cannot beat.
Yeah.
So that.
He also do some Ring of Honor shows too.
Yeah, I'm saying that's pretty much I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a lot of Ring of Honor guys. You probably gonna get FTR on there, I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, I believe him and FTR, they gonna actually be a group. They need to be a group. Well, I take that back. If they booing them like that, if Punk is gonna be a heel, then no. Now I don't know what the reception gonna be. I know the announcement, the reception was mixed.
Yeah, that's it. Depending on what, and then it got to depend on what he gonna say.
Yeah.
Cause
if he gonna be babyface, okay, then FTR, yeah, that's fine.
I was curious to see what he gonna say. Cause he can't say too much.
No. And they ain't gonna talk about that. That thing is over and done with.
Oh no, I'm sure they signed NDAs.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I'm sure how you gonna work around that come pay-per-view time.
Yeah.
Cause at some point you gonna have to get them involved in some kind of match. You can't duck it forever.
Well, to my Megan the Bucks.
Yeah, you can't duck them forever.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you can't duck it. You're gonna have to address it. And just make it into a hell of a storyline.
Yeah.
But I'm just amazed. CM Punk was willing to risk his job for Ace Steel.
Well, he the man that traded. He feel that he owed him. But, he wouldn't be in the business if it wasn't for AC.
He was willing to risk it all.
No. I mean, that's loyalty. I give him that.
That's loyalty.
That's true loyalty.
But I'm gonna say this: in some cases, loyalty don't pay bills.
That's true. That's true too.
Loyalty do not pay bills. And then technically, he had a job. He just didn't have the position he wanted him in.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, Punk. You can't. Beggars can't be choosers now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
You want to help the company. You want to help the young guys. You saw the Lee Moriarty's and all these other guys, and you said you want to help them out. You know.
And speaking of young guys, I'm glad you brought that up. What the hell happened to Action Andretti?
I don't know.
Like, he was here today, gone tomorrow. He had that one little push with Jericho, ain't done nothing since.
And I said that him and Ricky Starks will make a good tag team.
And they ain't done nothing. He's back to jobbing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what was the point of that?
No.
I thought they was about to do something big with him. I'm like, but I gotta say it. Since we talking about AEW, Double or Nothing.
I did not.
That wasn't their best. I was disappointed.
No, I was disappointed. There was only 2 matches that I liked. I don't care what nobody says. The Jeff Jarrett Jay Lethal match, that was one of them. Especially what Karen Jarrett did was hilarious.
Yes.
When she laid out Aubrey, I didn't care if she fell or not. That means she put her force into it.
Yes, and that's how you know she. That's how you know.
That made sense. I gave her a pass on that.
That's how you know she delivered it.
Yeah, I gave her a pass when she fell. I said she just put all that force into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, did Jeff Hardy look out of place to you?
With Hook and
Yeah, cause they say he didn't look right. I didn't see it. Maybe I missed something.
I didn't see nothing either. I don't know. I don't know what they meant by that. I'm like, you mean him and Hook?
Because they say he looked. They say he looked like he was intoxicated or something like that. But man said nothing was wrong with him. He was perfectly fine.
He was just recovering, y'all. Chill. Yeah. Recovery don't take a day. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
The man is recovering. Yeah.
And I didn't like how they finished up the Adam Cole, Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
That I didn't like that finish at all.
Yeah.
I agree with the FTR Jeff Jarrett. I did like that match.
Yeah. Now then the other match I meant was the Omega and the Bucks. That match was good. When the Blackpool Combat Club. That was good. Because I expected it to be that way.
Okay, I was like, okay, I say, okay, they playing music through almost the whole match. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah. So this a tribute to New Jack?
I said the exploding shoe.
The exploding shoe was hilarious.
That was brilliant.
Yeah. And you put they put the tax out and it was Matt put his feet in the tax, yeah.
I mean, the outcome of saying anybody expect the outcome to be different.
Them only 2 matches, yeah. Everything else was
I disagree with how they did Jay. I didn't mind the fact that Chris Statlander came back.
We called this.
We did call it. I would have built it up for All Out. I would have built it up instead of having to come back and challenge immediately. I would have let her come out, be on the apron, or have them do a face off. I would have built it to All Out. I wouldn't have let her win it right then.
Taya ain't over with. So I would have made that a triple threat. Because I've been like, first of all, Chris, you just came back. I want that shot.
Yeah, let Chris Statlander be tired to get the shot.
Yeah.
No, let her work her way, to it. But you gave it to her immediately. That's what I didn't like.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind her. I knew they was waiting for her. They went about that wrong. I mean, you gave her that big entrance. And you had to do all that. I said when Sterling got that mic, I said, "Oh Lord, here it come." I knew something was about to go bad.
Yeah.
I knew it. Cause that's something you do. You don't do that for. And then it kind of looked bad on Chris because you took the title for somebody who had already wrestled. That would make sense if it was the other way around.
Yeah.
That didn't benefit Statlander at all. That didn't make her look good.
Like you call, they said she pretty much Jade was holding on to the title this whole time for her to get. You know,
Yep.
she pretty much like hold this till I get back.
So
Yeah.
now I think Jade right now she needs to go get the Ring of Honor World title.
Yeah.
I think so, but I think what they're gonna do with that, I think they're gonna set Willow Nightingale up to do it since she had that New Japan Strong title, which she shouldn't have won anyway, but she did.
Yeah.
Since-
They did. I know why they did that.
They come-
you know, she's popular.
You know, she won it because Mercedes got hurt. Because she was supposed to lose. Mercedes was supposed to win. She got hurt, so they had to call an audible.
Yeah.
So now, you know, they're gonna put on. So now, which you know is gonna benefit her in the long run, but she's gonna wind up winning that Ring of Honor World title. So if she does, I think Jay should be the one to take it from her. Because they're not going to put the AEW World title on her anytime soon.
Yeah, because I was just about to say that. I said now she can go after the AEW title.
Yeah, but I don't see them doing that anytime soon. So I say go give her that Ring of Honor World title and let her dominate that.
Yeah.
Put it on a good baby, put on a good baby face,
Yeah.
and it'll work out perfect. And speaking of AEW, if y'all didn't hear, AEW now has an All Elite edition, and if they gave you if you order it now, they actually gave you a discount.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that, because I actually ordered mine today.
Yeah, I'm going to do mine this weekend.
Let's see, called the AEW Fight Club area.
They have rumors that they removed the blood, which is not true.
Okay, so the AEW All Elite Edition will include, you got the Matt Hardy pack, which features 2 of the mini Matt Hardys, Matt Hardy and Broken Matt Hardy. The FTR Revival pack, which features Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, plus mini games Join Us and Death Race X. The Limitless Bunny Bundle, which features the Bunny and Keith Lee, plus mini games MJR, Car Thrash, and Sloth Sting. And Hookhausen Very Handsome Very Evil pack, which features Hook and Danhausen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good start.
Yeah. And then, you know, they said that, well, it was rumored that they removed the blood, but that's not true.
No.
They confirmed that they know the blood is still in there, so y'all don't have to worry about that. Blood's still in there. And I saw the pictures of it, man. It's all over the ring.
Yes.
Oh my God. And I wonder how those how that ball wire match gonna look. I wonder what's the concept.
And the All Elite Edition is $79.99. If you do it now, you can actually get it for $71.99.
Yeah. They talking about that's a slash. That sounds more like a scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll take it.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, all right too. Then of course, if you pre-order, you get it. Of course, you get it early.
Yeah.
Before everybody else, so it comes out on the 29th.
Yeah.
We'll,
27.
we always get it early, so go on spend that money and spend them an extra few dollars.
Right.
I wonder, because you know that they was talking about, they had this whole thing with Eddie Kingston, and they finally they showed I guess a one version of him, and he looked at horrible, and then they actually showed how he really looks in the game.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope nobody didn't believe he really looked like that, like he created a character.
Right.
I'm just real curious to see, you know, how they look, because they made it to how, you know, how you used to play No Mercy and all that, So that's a plus.
You're right. It's not a simulation. This is an arcade game. You know, people thought that it was gonna be a simulator like 2K, but no. No, it's not a simulation. This is a straight up arcade.
And like I said, they're gonna have a lot of stuff to do on there. So
You can do intergender matches.
yeah, that's what that I like that.
But they showed one with Dr. Britt Baker when he gets Adam Cole. So you had
They're gonna have a lot of characters, and coach, you can do creative characters.
yeah.
You're gonna have DLC. So I'm actually surprised. I want to see how much they're gonna sell that first week.
Kenny Omega was all, he was the overseer of the game. So he knew, so he pretty, he said himself in the interview that he liked No Mercy. So he wanted the game to be like No Mercy.
Yeah, like No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, which I still play.
Yeah.
And you know that career mode for WrestleMania, No Mercy, that took forever to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all going.
Omega, man, he really put, his emphasis into that game. So
it took long enough. I mean, we was waiting. I'm still waiting on Undisputed. I mean, they got that little small version of it on Steam.
yeah, they update on the PC. Yeah, they updates it. But it's still in beta.
Like,
And
I got a little,
updates it pretty much every day, but I don't know what.
but like I got a little taste of it. My son got a Steam account, so I got a little taste of it on Steam. I mean, it's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sick.
We've been begging for a boxing game for ever since Fight Night 3.
Fight Night Champion.
Yeah, Fight Night Champion.
Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's well, decade, which I still play that.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, it's sick. It's gonna be challenging, that's for sure. It ain't gonna be just no pressing buttons. You gonna have to.
This is a simulator. Oh, this is a simulator box.
Oh no,
yeah.
you gonna have to box and be patient.
Yeah, you got the box.
I mean, you get caught, you gonna get caught.
You can make it arcade-ish if you want, but
That's gonna take the fun out of it.
yeah, but they said I think if you put it in arcade mode, the button, like when they try to hit you, they'll automatically block.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the arcade. But if you have it on the simulator, you really have to time your shots and blocks and stuff. Yeah.
It's like they made it like real boxing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sick, and they have so many fighters on there. But you'll never get in Fight Night.
Man, you got Ali, you got Sugar Ray Leonard and Mosley, and you got Roberto Duran, and
Man, they got fighters.
They got Marvin Hagler.
They got Wilder, Fury, and they got fighters in the weight classes, like fighters that we asked for.
Right, and the great big thing in the history of boxing, Ray Boom Mancini.
Yes. Yeah, all of that. I mean, they have so many fighters. Then they have the weight classes, all the divisions.
Yeah, because they got the belts. They got actually licensed.
Yes.
WBC is just WBC. They don't have nothing else. It's just the WBC that's licensed, not the WBA or the IBF and all that. So you're only getting one class, that's WBC. So.
Yeah. I see it. I understand they're taking their time, but they gotta come on.
To be perfect, and I get it.
They gotta come on. I mean, like I said, you can get a sense. If you got Steam, you can play a little. You can get a little taste of it. But that's like teasing.
Yeah.
But it's nice though.
Like the crowd interaction and stuff. The crowd looks nice. I think was that who's the referee? Kenny Bayless.
Mhm.
gonna be the referee in that game. So, yeah.
I just hope they do it good when they actually do, because we've been waiting almost a couple years.
Mhm. Yeah.
But Eddie Murray say, Jermaine, stop teasing.
Right.
Now we got to hit some disappointing news. Hard Rock Cafe here in Memphis, down on Beale Street, is scheduled to close here at the end of July.
Yeah, that's right before you get to the Forum, as you walk down Beale Street, when you right at the end of Beale Street, and you walk all the way to the end and make that left. That's the Hard Rock.
Yeah, they
They
said
close it down.
that they are closing it down at the end of July. That means 52 workers will be out of work. The first Hard Rock was on Beale Street in '97. Then they moved it down to the end of 126 Beale in 2014.
Yeah, I remember that. They moved it right there at the end.
And they were
Right there close to Syndicate Street,
Yep.
which is now MLK Drive.
And there were actually talks about a Hard Rock hotel.
Yeah.
See, but that fell in. I mean, that was a nice restaurant. I wonder, was it making no money? I mean, I wonder what happened with that.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the New Days. New Days is shut down now.
Officially.
Officially, yeah. New Days, yeah.
Man,
They haven't done nothing in New Days in a long time. That was awesome.
Them was gone for wrestling. I did do heavy concerts there. They do a whole lot of stuff over there.
Yeah.
And they taking away a lot of the places where a lot of people got their start.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna do, because remember they had the old Daisy right across the way.
Right across the way, yep.
Then they built that one, so I wonder what they're gonna do with all that.
If you're gonna build street to drive, you need to do something with those buildings.
I know Beale Street not a big, because I tell people, when they talk about Beale Street, I say you can stand on one end and look down.
And that's it, yeah.
I mean, it's not like New Orleans, it's Bourbon Street, where you can just go hit a corner, then hit another corner, hit another corner, hit another corner. I say that's a little different. Beale Street is just
like,
that.
Wow, yeah. I said, this ain't nothing like Beale. All right.
They need to, Beale Street definitely gonna need to do something out of fun. I mean, especially when you have a whole arena right there.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got going on. I gotta give a shout out. Like I said, I took my kids over to see the Memphis Showboats.
Let's talk about it.
I would recommend. I definitely would recommend, especially if you have children. If you have children, if you have them, they like football, definitely take them. I mean, the tickets are number $10, the cheapest at least. They only use half the stadium. They use they only use half of it. The other side, I guess, for recording purposes for TV.
Yeah.
But only use half the stadium. But the games are actually good. It's good football. I mean, they have free stuff for the kids. You can go and get your face painted for free. They let you
Cool.
You can take pictures for free. You get to take pictures if you have a camera. Which I'm sure you do if you got a phone. You can take pictures with the cheerleaders for free. You get to take pictures with the mascot for free. I mean, the food is actually cheaper.
Like the Forum, and like these other places where you pay $10 for a drink, no sir.
Yes, I mean, I'm like you be broke.
Be broke before you even sit down.
All right, I'm like, oh no, yeah, but like I said, I'm saying we're probably gonna go next week, cause they actually play the New Orleans Breakers.
Yeah.
For the USFL, they played They play games in Memphis, Birmingham. And I forgot the other city. I want to say Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say in Detroit, but other teams were playing on in the Liberty Bowl as well. But
Yeah.
I would say I'm definitely gonna do more games next season.
Mm-hmm.
Like now that I got to go, and when the show bus are there, the fans will support them. So
That's good.
I will say that they were actually supporting the showboats,
Yeah.
and they did
Because,
win. They won off a last play.
mm-hmm.
When we were there.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you don't have nothing to do, definitely go over to Simmons Bank Memorial Stadium,
Yeah.
aka the Liberty Bowl,
All right.
and spend a good afternoon. Spend a good afternoon. $10 to park.
Uh-huh. Not bad.
Yep, $10 to park. Like I said, go in. Like when we went, they gave away free USFL hats.
Yeah.
And the one guy in his car, he was giving away free towels.
Uh-huh.
It was a nice day. And it went by. I mean, it was supposed to start at 1, but it ended up starting at 2. But I think they ended up showing it on TV. I think that was why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna next season definitely gonna start doing more. Like I said, I probably could they have one on the 10th, and I believe they have their last one. I believe is on the 17th. So you have 2 chances if you want to see the Showboats play. June 10th, June 17th. Easy money. Like I said, $10. I mean, it's the Liberty Bowl. It's a football field. So really, no matter where you sit, it's gonna be a good seat.
Yeah.
No matter where you sit. So definitely go check that out. They got me because my tickets were actually free. Shout out to the Navy.
Okay.
That it was hats off to Heroes Day
Mm-hmm.
when we went. So they saluted the military, the first responders, the educators,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So let's see. Last but not least, before we get out of here, no, actually we got 2 things. Tomorrow night, and this will be quick, not prediction per se. Impact Wrestling has a pay-per-view tomorrow. I'm like, damn, they just came off a pay-per-view one that long ago.
Wow.
They just did Under Siege. So now they're going right on in with Against All Odds.
Yeah.
So let me go get that card in real quick. Impact Wrestling Against All Odds. Vince. And I'm sorry that's actually next week. So I thought it was this week. It's next week. Actually, this week is the Crockett Cup. So I stand correct. It's the Crockett Cup is this weekend.
Yeah.
That if you don't know what that is the NWA Crockett Cup Tag Team Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely, if you old school, you know what it is.
They started in 88, I think 87,
88. Yeah, if you old school, you remember who won the? You remember who?
Old schoolers know what that is.
You remember who won the first one?
When Dusty and not Dusty, God, man, I forgot. Not what Dusty. Dusty, no. I forgot. Yeah.
I believe it was the Road Warriors.
World Warriors won. Yeah.
I believe they won the first Crockett Cup.
I know Dusty and the Kid was a team.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time. NWA Crockett Cup winners. That's gonna get them notebooks out for all those
Right.
who don't remember or who. See, that's when the Crockett Cup was good. I remember when they used to be in the Superdome.
Yeah.
And that's when teams used to come out of nowhere.
Right. They were just thrown together.
Yeah, that's when I used to like it. Let's see, the '86 Crockett Cup. It was done in the Superdome. 24 teams was in it that year. 3,500 people was in the afternoon and 13,000 was in the evening. Yep, the Road Warriors defeated Magnum TA and Ronnie Garvin.
Ronnie Garvin, okay.
And it was Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes for the NWA title. Jim Duggan defeated Dick Slater for the Mid-South North American title. I mean, you had some teams in this. Let's talk about, you had the Russians, Ivan and Nikita, the Road Warriors, Mark Youngblood, Wahoo McDaniel, the Sheep Herders, the Rock and Roll Express, the Fantastics, Ully and Tully. On and Tully. Can't get it out right. It was one of them. We had the Midnight Express. You had Dr. Dead and Terry Taylor. You had Black Bart and Jimmy Garvin, Giant Baba and Tiger Mask.
Giant Baba, yeah.
You had, check this now. You had Dino Bravo and Rick Martel.
The two first Canadians, yeah. I can see that.
You had Buzz Sawyer and Rick Steiner. You had Coco Beware and the Italian Stallion.
Okay.
The Fabs was in it.
The Fabs, oh, okay.
And you know who they lost to? The Fantastics.
Wow, ain't that ironic? Wow.
That was the first round matchup.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Can you imagine that was a stable?
Oh, talking about the Fantastics
and the Fabulous ones?
Oh, jeez. That's like Chippendales group.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we go to the '87 Crockett Cup. You remember who won that one?
'87 was that's it. I got to go back and watch these. I remember the Crockett. I forgot. It's been a long time, man. Let's see. I keep thinking Dusty all the time.
Might have been. I think you was right on that one. Let's see. Let's look at the bracket.
What's it, 87?
Actually, you were correct. Dusty and Nikita.
And Nikita, yeah.
Next they beat Lex Luger and Tully Blanchard.
Yeah. But I'm trying to call like I know Dusty won one of those. I'm thinking to myself, and
then '88.
That one Sting and Luger.
It was Sting and Luger.
Yeah. Now I remember that one. That they defeated Arn and Tully.
And that's when it stopped. And of course they bought it. They brought it back.
They brought it back.
When Billy Corgan took over.
So yeah.
Which I like. So that was what, 2021? I believe was the first one.
Top remember the Briscoes was in there.
The Briscoe, I believe, won the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Cup. The Briscoes won the last tournament winners. No, actually, Brody King and PCO won it in 2019. The Briscoes won it in 2022. They didn't have it in 20 and 2021 because of COVID. And now they're about to have it now in 2023, the new ones. I forgot about Villain Enterprises. Matter of fact, when Villain Enterprises, when they won the NWA tag titles, when they won the Crockett Cup, now I remember that. Okay, and they have some interesting teams this year in the Crockett Cup. So I'm surprised. I'm gonna have to ask Luke Cox. I'm like, why Hawk Erie not in it? I know PJ just got married, so congratulations to him. So he probably on his honeymoon. So that might explain why he's not in it. Why they're not in it. Well, let's see. I'm looking at the card. So we have Flip Gordon and Fodder representing Control Your Narrative. We got a Center Slaughter with Dan Maff and Sean Donovan. We have Auto Sports Mania Management with Sion and Jordan Clearwater. We have Mestices Jr. and Octagon Jr. We have the Savages, which is Jack Dane and Black Truth. We have TNT, which is Taryn and Terrell Hughes, which is Devon's Kids. We have a Cut Above, which is Tom Latimer and Red Titus. We have the Fixers, Jay Bradley and Wrecking Ball Legursky. We have, check this name out, the Brothers of Funstruction. Yes, the Brothers of Funstruction, which is Yabu the Clown and Ruffo the Crown. We have Judias and Max the Impaler. We have the Now, Hale Collins and Big Delicious. We have the Country Gentlemen, AJ Kazanja and Anthony Andrews. They are the United States Tag Team Champions, by the way. We have the War Gods, Kratos and Odinson. We have Brian Brock and Magic Jake Dumas. We have Magnum Muscle, Dak Draper and Mims. We have the Spectacular, Brady Pierce and Rush Freeman. We have Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch, which I think are probably going to be the favorites. We have the Midnight Riders, which is NWA World Champion Tyrus and Chris Adonis. And we have La Rebellion, the NWA World Tag Team Champions. And we have Blunt Force Trauma, which is Fake Ass Doom. Carnage and Damage, managed by Aaron Stevens. So some interesting teams, a lot of big teams in this. We got the Mortons. I didn't see them, and I had to go down further. So we got more teams. We got the Mortons, and I'm just waiting to see how long it takes before Kerry turn heel, because he's getting there. Oh, he's turning heel because he's getting that ego.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah, he's feeling himself. So don't be surprised we get a Kerry versus Ricky match down the road.
Okay.
It's coming. We got Los Vipers. They from AAA, and we got the Heat Seekers, Elliot Russell and Matt Sigma. So lots of teams, and it's gonna be a 2-night event. And of course we have we're gonna have Camille defending against Natalia Markova. This is the rematch. They got a 6-way scramble to determine #1 contender for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. We got Kenzie Page defending the NWA World Women's Championship. And she still hasn't got her belt yet, so she's been running around. If you've been following NWA Power, she's been running around with a trophy. They're still in the process of getting her a belt. Let's see, we got a 4-way tag team match to determine the number 24 seed team in the tournament. So it's Daisy Kills and Talos versus the Miserably Faithful, Sal the Pal Gas the Gimp, versus Eric Jackson and Jeremiah Plunkett, versus the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum. We got Hardcore War. We got La Rosa Negra. Would you believe she's 41 years old? Me neither. I after what I saw when I saw her live, I would not believe it. But you got La Rosa Negra, you got Samantha Starr, and M95 with Maddie and Missa, with Baby Doll versus Pretty Empowered. So you know that's everything goes. That's that's hardcore. That means anything goes. Then you have the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. You got EC3 defending against Thrill Billy Silas Mason with Poto Del Mar in his corner. So no World Heavyweight title on the line, which is why Tyrus is in the tournament. But like I said, I went through a lot of teams. Like I said, if I had to pick, I would go Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch. I think that's I think they'll be the solid one. I think Towers and Chris Adonis. I don't know. I think somewhere they're gonna bump heads.
Oh, of course they are.
I think because pretty much Tyrus chose Chris Adonis to be his partner. I think they're gonna bump heads. It's gonna lead to a title shot. They're gonna compete. They're gonna go. Now I think the dark horse team in this, I think is Blunt Force Trauma. I think Aaron Stevens will figure out ways. I mean, you got the two big black dudes that just want to beat somebody up. Like I said, you got Aaron Stevens on the outside. And I'm gonna say something about Aaron Stevens. He don't get the credit he deserves.
Sure don't.
I mean, that dude is good on the mic, especially as a promo, as a heel.
He can make you mad at him within seconds.
That dude is good on the mic as a heel.
And sometimes he almost break character when he does.
Yeah. So I think.
He kind of smirking a little.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Oh, he didn't got past that. He know how to hold that character good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, manager wise, he's gotten a lot. He don't get the credit he deserves. Now he up there trying to dress like Prince.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm gonna give the dark horse. So I'm looking for a Blunt Force Trauma, Murdoch and Knox finals. Anything else? Well, I'm good on my end. You got anything?
I'm pretty much covered everything. I want to say, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, pretty simple cut.
Yeah.
Pretty simple, cut and dry.
Yeah.
We just a simple conversation. Had my Kool-Aid on ice.
That sounds good right now.
And it's red. Now, let me tell you something. I can do a lot of things. I can cook, I can clean, but one thing I can do most of all,
Make Kool-Aid.
I can make some Kool-Aid. If you want your Kool-Aid, man, you call me.
Right.
I don't care if it's Kool-Aid. I don't care if it's Flavor Aid.
Yes.
Long as it got aid in it, I got you.
Right.
Just give me a measuring cup. I'll make it just right.
Right.
And you good. It's gonna.
Own bag.
Oh, and make sure y'all check out. I know you didn't see it, but make sure y'all check out the Dark Side of the Ring, Chris Candido.
I will be checking it out definitely.
If you, I will give my personal input. Not gonna get in detail about it. I thought it was well done. I mean, it was a little depressing. It was very depressing. The only thing I didn't I didn't like. I am gonna spoil one little piece of it. They didn't mention anything when he was in WCW.
They just mentioned the Smoky Mountain.
They mentioned the Smoky Mountain. They mentioned ECW. They mentioned WWE. But they didn't mention when he was Hard Knocks Chris Candido. They even mentioned TNA.
Wow. Okay.
But they didn't mention.
That's where he got injured. He died on the injury.
Yeah. But they did not mention Hard Knocks Chris Candido.
Wow.
They even mentioned when he went to Mexico. But it seemed like they focused a lot more on Naming than they did Chris. But I still thought it was well done. I actually like those Dark Side of the Rings. The next one is gonna be on Magnum TA. I want to see that one.
Now I'm trying to figure out why he got a dark side. I understand because of the accident he had. I mean, he wasn't no drug head or nothing like that.
I mean, that's something we don't know about.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Cause we need to know what. Cause we need to know what led to that accident.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's probably what's gonna tell us what really led to that accident. Cause I don't think that accident just happened. What were you doing? Cause we know Magnum TA as the Tom Selleck lookalike that was clean cut, that was on the cusp of being the NWA World Champion.
Right. And he always gonna be the one that mentioned that, he did the famous, few Tony Blanchard.
Yep.
So
Magnum TA is the what could have been.
What could have been the wrestler.
Yeah, he was definitely what could have been. So yeah, I really want to know, what led to it.
Yeah. What led up to the accident. Yeah.
And it probably wasn't a quote unquote done. It's probably just a bad decision. Because I don't really consider when they talk about these Dark Side of the Rings, like some of them, you kind of look at them like, okay, yeah, something bad happened, but was it their fault, or was it just a bad choice they made?
Yeah.
Cause it's like if you when you look at the Chris Candido thing, on Chris Candido's side, he just made a bad decision. On Tammy's side, she was just all over the place. And they even talked about Shawn Michaels.
Oh wow.
They bought that up.
Oh God. Oh, Tammy and Shawn.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
They even bought that up. I was like, oh wow.
Okay.
But yeah, that, like I said, it was a good start. So definitely go check it out. I'm sure if you don't have Vice, I'm sure you can catch it on YouTube. It's probably gonna be a goofy edited version of it, but you'll get the point of what you're looking at. Matter of fact, I will check for you. Wow. I'll check for it while I'm on the computer. Let's see. I'll save y'all some time. I don't see it on there as of now. It's not on there. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Like I said, I don't know how it's looking. I don't want to click on it. I don't want to interrupt the recording, but yeah, but definitely go check those out. And maybe we might even come back. We might even do a double take. Might do a full commentary on the Chris Candido Dark Side of the Ring, and we can even do a full commentary on the Magnum TA one as well. But other than that, about to go and get out here and get ready to enjoy our weekend. But as always a pleasure doing this for y'all. So continue to support Bad Superman TV right here on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you know when any new content is hitting the page. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure they tell a friend. And also check out the Get Snap Podcast Throwback Edition also here on YouTube. And with that being said, I'm the BAWD. He is the real Darnell here. We out of here.